Hey, what's going on, guys? My name's Colin, and today I'm going to be making the tutorial for the fake drone and the fake helicopter kind of transition that RiceGum uses. So this is a very easy and maybe quick tutorial, so sit back, follow my steps, and you'll have a good final product at the end. So first thing you need to do is get two kind of satellite images like this, and just line them up in the middle so that they go from one to the other. So now what you have to do is add motion tile to both of these. So output width 700, output height 700, mirror edges, put that on both of them. And now you're going to open up the position for the first image and then separate the dimensions. Now you're going to go about 20 frames in and keyframe both of those, and also open up the scale and keyframe that there. So now go 45 frames in, and now also keyframe those there. So now you're going to want to play around with the variables or the independent variables, so the things that are going to be changing. So you can just go to the beginning where you want it to zoom out from, and then just zoom in, mess around with everything, bring it up, and now it should look like that, just coming out. And then at this point over here, you're going to want it to be a smooth slide transition. So you have to bring the X value this way till it's like there. That's where it should be mirroring, or wherever yours mirrors, just put it there. And now you should see we have this short little animation. It's not smooth yet, but that's the kind of animation you're going to want. So we're just going to kind of replicate this on the other side. So just open up the position and scale, right click, separate dimensions, and now we're going to go 15 frames in from that, set all the keyframes, go 40 frames in from that, and set all the keyframes again. So now we're just going to go to this frame and drag it the opposite way so that it slides into the other one like that. And now we're just going to zoom in at the end. So now we should have something that looks like this. I'm actually going to zoom in a little bit more at the end here, then just adjust it. So now we have this. It's not smooth, but it's the overall effect that we want. But now all we have to do is select all the keyframes from the first one, right click, keyframe assistant, easy ease. Now go open this graph editor right here, and we're going to want to play with all of these. So for the scale, you want to drop the first keyframe down like this to make it a slope. I don't know why it's doing that, but yeah, you want to make it a slope like this so it zooms right out. And then you're going to take the X position, you're going to make it another slope, and then you're going to take this one and push it out instead. Take the second position keyframe and bring it out, and then this one bring it up so that it slowly goes at first and then it speeds all the way up. And now you're going to want to do this for the other side too. So just right click, keyframe assistant, easy ease, go back in, get everything. Now you're going to want to bring this one down, and then this one out a little bit. And now bring this one out, and this one down, or up. Then just do the same thing with this. You just need to make it a slope going up so that it speeds up at the end. So make sure you do all of these. Don't miss one, or else it won't be smooth. So now I have this. Now that's a way smoother version. So now to complete this off, we're going to have the little cloud in there. So just find a cloud image online, make sure it has a transparent background so you can do something like this. So I'm going to take the cloud, just bring it in. So I got my cloud image. It looks like this. I just found it online by looking up cloud transparent background, and this is what I got. So we're just going to want to animate this with the kind of camera motion. So in theory, if the camera zooms in, the cloud's going to get bigger. So if we just bring it out here, set the scale and the positions, and then bring it out here, it's going to get bigger, obviously, so we're going to have to zoom it in like that. Now, of course, it's not smooth again, but this cloud animation doesn't have to be smooth at all. Like, some of the stuff I'm doing with it is just dragging it around the screen. And then at the end here, again, since it zooms in, the cloud also has to zoom in. So just keyframe it. And then there you go. So to make this just a little bit smoother, you're going to want to select the scale keyframes by clicking on the word scale. Hit F9 on the keyboard or easy ease, and then just make that a slope like that, and then like this. So now this is what we have. That's almost our final product. We just want to take some helicopter sound effects, put them in, find where we want it to start, double L to bring this up. So that's good. We just want to hit L to bring up the audio levels, go a little bit in, keyframe that at 0, and then go to the beginning and bring it down so that the audio kind of fades in. Then do the same thing at the end, keyframe 0, and then bring it down. So this doesn't look too bad. You can use this as a transition if you really want to, but I'm going to add one more thing onto here to pretty much top it off and make it look the whole lot better. So it's S-Shake or Sapphire Shake. It is a paid plugin. You have to get it by buying it or some other ways of getting it. You can look up how to get it if you really want, but it's pretty much an artificial camera shake, and it looks really good. So I'm just going to make an adjustment layer and put that on it. Now enable the motion blur. Enable the motion blur, bring the frequency down to 0.8, and the amplitude, keep that at 1. So I'm going to let that render out right now. So that's the final transition. If you don't want to make this yourself, then I'll put a download link to the version I made in the description. Leave a like if you enjoyed, comment what you want to see next, subscribe if you're new, and thanks for watching.